Yeah, I'm thinking maybe like a 16, oh, I don't know, 1916. What do you reckon? Twin carbies? Yeah, it'd be a pretty good engine for you to build. Oh, g'day guys, how are we? We're back. We've just been talking to Paul here, and we're talking about motors, but anyway, we'll let him go back to bed. See you later, mate. And we are going to get on to putting some door cards on. I'll show you what I've done over here already. I've put one on already, just there. So she's all screwed in, and we're onto this one here. So sit back and enjoy, and let's get these screwed on. So first off, you can see there's a lot of holes all the way around. So obviously over the years people have drilled all kinds of crazy stuff into it, so you know, you pretty much have to disregard the holes or try to line them up. I've kind of done a little bit of both, but I've pre-drilled where the factory locations would be for all these holes, and then we'll just place it on top and see where they line up. If they line up, great. If they don't, then we have to re-drill a couple of new holes. There's no sort of easy way to do it. So anyway, we'll get to it. We'll start putting them on. Righto guys, so here we go, that one's finished. So pretty easy job to screw them on. I've got to get the right little cover plate thing here and the right handle for it, but that one's done. That one's done over there, and we might continue with the rear hatch. Actually, we'll go and screw that one in. So I've got this one just into position. I've put a couple of screws in the top first, and then I've already pre-drilled the MDF in the areas that they have to go, and just use a bit of chalk on the actual body there, just so you know behind where you need to drill your pilot holes, and then it's a matter of going around and drilling them all in and screwing them in. Now obviously the original screws, or original style, another Wolfberg West product, and I mean they're pretty close to the originals. You can actually buy these from the hardware store, but you know, I just got them. But they are a slotted head on them, and everybody knows the slotted heads are a nightmare to put in. You got to be really careful you don't slip with your screwdriver and go bang straight into your door card and do damage. So you don't want to do that. So anyway, we'll get the rest of this in. Things to note when you're putting the front doors on, because there's a curve in it, right here, and you can see this panel will not push in. Same with the bottom here. So right across that angle there is where the bend is. So the way I go to combat, because it's going to try to fight you to screw it in, is I'll put these guys along the top first, and then I'll come and hit this one right here, and that's the one that you want to push and get in. Once he's in position, then I'll actually come and put the rest of these ones in, and then the bottom, and then the last one is going to be that one there, and that's the one that's going to have the most tension on it. And sometimes what I'll do is actually put a longer screw just to get it settled, and leave it for a few days, and then take the long screw out and then swap it back with the original one. Or you can try and pre-bend the card before you put it in. I mean, look, there's always a whole lot of different ways, but you can see there, look at the gap. So you've got to be able to bend that right into its spot. Anyway, we will continue and get these suckers in. Righto, so there we go, guys. That actually went a little bit easier. Sometimes this area here, like I said, gives you a lot of grief, but it's actually bent in no problems. Happy with that. Next we've got to put the window. Yeah, here's the window. Next we've got to put the this little assembly together. So you've got a spring which goes on there first, and then you've got the collar. Try and do this one-handed. Spring, collar, like so, and you push that on, and then you put this guy, Mr. Plastic Handle. And the real fun part is, you can see in there's a little tiny hole, and you've got to put a pin through that. And it's an absolute nightmare to do it, because the pin is that big. That's the little pin. You've got to push him through. You actually need two people. It's one of those jobs that I did the one over on that side, and I reckon it took me 20 minutes to put it in at least. So if you have got two people, what you can do is have one guy or girl pushing the door card in, so it gives you more room here, because the idea is there's actually, if you look in here, you can see that little slot, and that's where the pin's going to ride inside that. But in order to get that like that, and then push all the spring and the thing, and then try and push, it's, yeah, one of those jobs like trying to fly a helicopter when you got one arm and no legs. It wouldn't be too good. Anyway, we'll see how we go. I'll try and get this one in again. Not looking forward to it. So yeah, we've got the door handle in, and a couple of other things. I've put the new floor mat into position, and we also have a front seat now. So Dave's done a great job from Vogstrom, and you can see there it's got the hump style, which was on the 61, and beautiful. Beautiful job. Yeah, it's really comfortable, all upholstered, back to brand new, and you can see really starting to look the part now inside. Everything's going really well. I might actually put a small section of carpet just under this part here, and that just helps with the road noise coming off the wheels. I've done that on my bus before. I've just used a bit of contact adhesive and just glued a section of carpet on there. I have got the carpet as well, and I'll show you that right now. We also have the mirrors in position as well. Bolted those on. They look really cool. So she's really starting to come along, and you can see in the back here's our carpet, and it's a great match for the grey. So that's just in rolled on. It's not glued down or anything. I don't think it's a good idea gluing it down. You can see it's just got a rubber. It's got a rubber style felt on the back, and that just lays in position there. And the back as well. Still got the this section here to put in. That'll be next. The long panel there still needs to be bolted in, and of course those ones there all need to be bolted in too, so they're not, or screwed in I should say, not bolted in. Headlining's coming next week, so that'll get done, and she's very, very close to completion. We're going to start doing some test drives on the road, and I'll definitely be videoing that for you guys and just show you how it all goes. And then the roadworthy process in Australia, a little bit different in other countries, but what we do here, we get like a 7-day permit to be able to drive it on the road, just to carry out testing, you know, brake testing and all that sort of thing. And then we take it to a roadworthy place, and they'll just sign off on all the sections that need to be looked at. And then I think this is going to go on club registration, so that's a different style of registration in Australia. But yeah, she's looking good, so we're going to continue, and probably tomorrow or a couple of days' time I'll get the this section here done. So yeah, looking good. So yeah, if you're liking the content, subscribe away. I know there's not that many people. A lot of people do watch and not really sort of press the button, but it, you know, helps the cause along the way. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, please do. And I'm going to keep going with content. I've got a few more projects on the way, and we'll just keep on keeping on. All right, guys. Well, cheers for now, and I'll see you in the next one.